Hey guys, welcome back. So, I think this is the beginning stage of our wisdom. Let me put it that way. So, we are done designing every component apart from this guy over here. We are done designing the icon buttons and everything that we need, right? So, it's just to place it together and then bring this interface to life. So I'm going to introduce you to the changes I made behind your back. So this is a cover image. This cover image is inheriting from our sync image. So it's responsible for, as you can see, the fit mode is covered to expand itself to fit. It's not really fit. Yeah, to fit the screen, entire screen, like cover the entire screen, something like that. Then here it has some features on load. So when it is loading, when unload is called, it tries to cancel this guy if it is running, right? So what this try load image is doing is, if you are using a network image like HTTPS image, online image, something like that, and when you're loading it, it fails, we want to retry loading it again instead of manually doing it. We do this try load image, we call reload. I think I deleted something. Okay, yeah. I didn't delete anything. Self the reload is, yes, is the method from our sync image. Uh, yeah. So what these are triggered is doing, and this dot cancel is doing, is left for you to figure it out. Go and read the Kivy documentation to figure it out. Is your assignment, but you already know what the cover image is doing. And I guess I added it here. Yeah. One other thing that I changed is on the imports.kv, I imported horizontal blur effect and vertical blur effect from Kivy effect widget. So that will be responsible for the background blur that we have over an image. Actually, the image behind here, let me zoom in. So the image here is this image here, but blurred. Yeah. So it's kind of like blood. We'll use this to perform the blur effect on the image. So this blur effect only works with images. Okay, one other thing that I changed is here. I imported WinBnB, uh, declared I declared these things down here, and I changed the font of Roboto. The default font of Kivy, it's actually Roboto, but I still retain the name to Roboto so that I don't have to manually say the font name is Roboto here and there. I mean, the font name is popping here and there. I don't have time for that. So I said the regular, blah, 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 blah. Everything is here. The file will be on GitHub if you need it. You can also download it from Google. Then load error and loading image. So I don't want the circular spinner or circular progress loader, the default circular progress loader that Kivy has. It looks ugly to me and I don't like anything loading. So I just want to set it to transparent. Nothing should come up. Also, same with error image. Don't show me that X, that red X button. It looks ugly to me. So nothing should show if there's an error or if it is loading. So none of them should appear. Then here we register our factory as usual. So I'm going to run this and see, make sure that things are okay. Yeah. So our transparent BNB and every other thing from the past from the past life. Okay, so I'm going to create a new folder here. Now this directory, this package will be called Matcha properly. So this will be Matcha. We are done with the skeleton. We are done with the designing of the component. Here we are in for business. Yeah. Can I type well? Presentation.kv. I'll add that, create a new Python file, presentation.py. Okay, so basically what I'll do is I want to copy everything on the component side and paste here. I'm just going to remove the component and then I'll go to screen manager over here, declare my matcha screen, declare my presentation. Yeah, so matcha screen. Now this should be just matcha, not matcha screen. Okay, so what I'll do here is to go to the skeleton. The skeleton will help us define exactly what we need and how. We just let's copy everything. Since we already defined our skeleton, we can now manipulate it to suit our needs. I want to make sure that I'm still recording. Okay, I'm still recording. So this is what we have. And then I'm going to change you to this. And then I'm going to try to run it again. No name matcha screen. Okay, okay, okay. I think is this guy here. All right, so we still have our stuff the way we wanted it to be, with our whatever battling over here. Okay, so next thing I would like to do is this. I would like to this button. I would like to rename it to icon button, so it becomes easier for us to remove that size, the size hint. I should just use icon account here. Um, yeah, just use account for now. Let me see. Okay, good. But we want to set the BG color to whatever that was here before. So I want to copy, no, just these two guys and go over here and paste. So since we're going to be doing a whole lot of copy and paste, so I would like to say declare matcha icon color icon button down here at icon button. So this should save us. I hate this dot dot that is here. This should save us a lot of copy paste. Okay, so since we have that, I'm going to switch these to matcha and remove these two guys. So we have one source of truth. Run that shit again. Oh. So this is supposed to be BG light, BG color light. Same goes with the line. BG color light. This guy should be 2. Yeah, exactly what we're expecting. Okay, so this guy has, yeah, a chart icon and a four square. I don't know what that four square is. So I'm going to say icon button, sorry, matcha icon button, icon. chart. Let's see. Let's see. Hope there is a chart. Okay. Yeah, we can use that, and we can use icon. The icon should be the icon here should be dot horizontal. Yes, let me just use dot horizontal. Or there should be an S in the dots. I guess there should be an S. Yeah. So for now, I'm going to leave them together like that. I'm going to leave that together. Okay, I can put a spacing here because for now the overlapping stuff. Oh, I can do something like this. Line color is equals to transparent 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Put force it because it won't change immediately. Ow, no. I'm going to actually not do that. Rather, I'll come here and give a spacing to make it look a little bit okay for my eye for the moment. 5 dp. Yeah, 5 dp is enough. Okay, so here we will have our cover image. Our cover image is inheriting from a stencil view, if I'm correct. Stencil behavior, yeah. So which means we can add. Where were we? Which means we can add a radius. I can say 20 dp. Does this look like a 20 dp radius? Maybe, I guess. Okay. And if we look closely, it looks like there is a shadow behind it. That is what I think. Oh, okay. I'm going to pretend there is no shadow behind it at the moment. I'm going to change this to assets. I brought in an image here, image, jpg, images. So Fino is a known artist in Nigeria, musician, not JPGs. Yeah, so I'm going to stick with that for now. So down here, what's exactly here? We have an X, which is a close. That's a close button. Matcha icon button, icon close. Let's be sure. Okay, yeah, that's it. Uh, Sorry. So I might want to leave out the pose. Match icon button, and then I can remove this guy. That thing is white behind it. We can put an overlay. Um, I don't know. We can, yeah. I will think of something. I'll think of something. Just let's finish with the buttons. Match icon button here, and then the icon here should be heart. The icon here should be close. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think there should be an overlay here, a dark overlay, something like that. It should be a gradient. But for now, to implement a gradient, we need to install this thing. I don't want to do that installation. Now for now, let's just leave it that way. Okay, box layout here, Christine the so this should be custom level, right? Text, Christine, font size, text to SPH align. I don't think we need to set this guy anymore. There should be adaptive height. Let's see. Let's see. Adaptive height to true. Yeah, okay, it pretty works. So the spacing is too much. It's too much. 5 dp. That's much better. So down here should also be custom label. Probably there is a markup. We'll still deal with that markup later. Let me remove this guy and set adaptive height to true. Okay, so for there is an icon for map, markup true. So I will try to import, hashtag import empty icons from UI dot icon. Let me see what I'm importing. That icon definition, icon definitions dot empty icon. Am I right? Do we necessarily need to import this? I don't think. What we'll need is the file name actually. So I can say hashtag icon path, icon path. I think I declared something here. Yeah. So I can say icon path. Let's just say uh give me font path and then the whatever, but just copy it, copy and paste that in here. All right, so I can now do less work here. Hashtag set, I guess. Icon path to um, component that icon part, because it's inside of it's in it. Yeah, so just put enter there. Let me make sure I convert. Okay, good. So once that is imported, I can go back to my code here and say put an F string here, font is equal to icon path, yeah, which we imported. Uh, then close out our font. So I'm going to go inside of icon definition and look for map marker. This thing here. Yeah. So that is what I need, not the name. and then I'll paste it here. Let's run that, and yeah. So we now have something like this. I can give a little bit space here, and that looks okay. I can increase the size a bit. Can increase the size, so I can go inside here. Let me put the size. The size can be outside or inside. It doesn't matter. I want to say int sp 15. Give me a 15. Close the int. Close your square bracket. Close, close your size. Oh, I think this should be inside here. Yep. Awesome, awesome. So we have marker. Let me give it 16. So it must be an integer. If it is a float, it's going to fail. Okay, that's wonderful for now. We need to the size here, since our let's calculate something off heart. The space between here and here is 20 dp, right? Our button is 50 dp. This 50 dp. Padding here is 15 dp, 15 dp. 15 plus that's 30. 15 plus 15, 30. 30 plus 20, 50. 50 plus 50, 100. So let's pad up by 120 dp to give a space. Exactly. Go and learn mathematics. All right, so we are done with the design. Let's see. Let's see if we are getting there. Yeah. So comparing side by side, we are almost there. What is remaining is just the background. So what I'll do here is quite simple. I'll do it at the top level. I'll do it behind box layout. I'll do it behind its back. So I'll create an effect widget. Inside this effect widget, we are going to have cover image, and the source of this cover image will be the same source as, let me put id here, id image image.source. Okay, so for now let me just run the application, and then we see something like this, but yeah, there is no separation. We need to effects, need to declare the effects, and then in this effect we are going to have a to list. Remove this guy. Let me see if that blow works. Okay, it kind of like works, but the background is, let me expand that. It's blood it though. It's too much when we go up, but when we come down becomes a little bit okay. So set that to 8. Let's see. Awesome things. So let's give a shadow. All right, I just fixed it. Yeah. So drawing canvas on relative layouts won't actually work so much. Drawing it on cover image is a little bit of a problem because we are using stencil behavior on cover image, which means it's going to clip out the drawing of the box shadow. So whenever we want to draw a box shadow, it clips the excess that goes outside of it, and we need that excess, right? So This is the excess, what is around it, but we need it to be dark. So I'll use the light version, which will give us, yeah, so it's dark, but the this color here is so thick. The color of the background is so thick. Let me remove this just for testing. So what we can do to suit this color a little bit, like make it a little bit light. Let me see if this actually work. It's not going to be little. This will make it darker. This will make it darker. Yeah, as I guessed. But we can't go beyond. We can't go beyond this. It's not possible. It's just one. So what we can do here is to uh let me see if this would actually work. Place a box layout on top of the image. Make the color can let me see. Did I create anything box? Oh, okay. We don't need this thing anymore. I will remove that. So I'll go back here, create a canvas for this box layout. Call it color. Sorry, declare the RGBA. So I'll declare it to white. Let me see if that actually works. And this should be a rectangle. Size self dot size pose self dot pose. Let's see if it actually draws the white. It didn't draw. It didn't draw it. Will a relative layout work? I want something that will draw on top of. It didn't. I want it to draw on top of cover image. I think effect widget is already doing a whole lot. Oh, okay, okay, okay. This is something. This is something. Can we like reduce this to 2? Okay. Now can we come down to 0.05? Like I want it to be a little bit light. Okay. Are we getting there? Did I close out the image? I want to compare it. Pictures. And then open up this guy. Okay, I think we're getting there a little bit. Uh, Make it a little bit lighter. Use 0.1 here. Okay, 0.3. Okay, okay. I think this is a balanced wheel for now. I can reduce this to zero point 0.5. I guess to 5.5. Okay, fair enough. Isn't it fair? It's looking too much white. Okay, so what I'll do now is to compile and send it to my mobile device and see how it looks. I would have loved to set edge to edge, which means this top layer will be covered, like it will be full screen, kind of, sort of. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I need Kivy, right? But right now I don't want to integrate any third party. So for now, maybe in the future, in one of my future videos, I'll be able to do that. So in this case, we are doing just basic Kivy. All right, let's see the magic we are about to create, how it looks like on the mobile. Okay, not bad, but the light is too much. So what I'll do here is to test for me.jpg. I think that's PEG. The white is too much. But at least I don't know. I think if you ask me, I think these things should be darker. Yeah, they should be transparent dark, not transparent light. This guy must be using all these Figma bastards. I think it's because he's using not no. I think it's still okay because if you look here, it's us that is killing ourselves. If you look here, this is blood, right? And if it is blood, there is some tiny grains on top of it to actually factor it out away from the background. So we can use frosted glass to recreate this, but for now, this is a tutorial. We're not here to do we're not here to do frosted glass things yet. Frosted glass will be in the future. So let me delete my picture. I think I'll stick with this. I'll stick with this. It looks awesome. It looks okay in a way. So we have our buttons. Yeah, just that the whiteness and the thick red is kind of like disrupting our view. Yeah, so this is exactly what we're having here. Okay, so with this, we call it a day, and I believe it's at least close enough to what we're looking for.